y estudia español también. And yeah, it was just really good to talk to the locals. It makes the lessons a lot more worth it. And yeah, really looking forward to meeting a lot more throughout my travels. But yes, time is absolutely flying. Yesterday I just finished my last day of Spanish classes after 4 whole weeks of doing it, and now I have to start planning for the next part of my trip. I don't even know if I'm going to make my way south or north yet, but I need to make a decision soon because I want to leave by the weekend.
¿Cuánto? Gastronomía peruana. ¿No tiene chichita, amigo? Chichita.
Chichita?
Chichita. ¿Ah?
Yeah, okay, chichita. Yeah, sí. Is it? Pretty damn good. Not sure what it is though, if it's beef or some kind of innards or liver or I don't know, but all I know is I'm hungry and it tastes good and it was cheap. San Cristobal abierto?
Si yo sé que.
¿Tú sabes? Si Cerro San Cristobal abierto?
Sí, a esta hora sí. Cierran temprano todas las cosas hoy día.
¿Cerrado todos los días?
No, en la pura mañana abren.
Oh, abre. Sí, es abierto, abre, yeah.
Abrir en la mañana, póntele tú. Yo me imagino que debe estar abierto más o menos hasta como las 4.
Puede camino ahora.
Más o menos caminando, yo creo que más o menos como unas 2 horas, 1 hora menos, depende cómo tú camines, más rápido, más lento.
Oh, ok, sí.
¿Y es para allá?
Yeah, me gusta camino.
¿Te gusta caminar?
Yeah, allá.
Sí, ¿ya?
Caminar es ejercicio.
Ejercicio, yeah. Me gusta ejercicio. Yeah. Yo voy a protesta a la
Plaza
Plaza Italia,
yeah.
Pero yo vivo en Las Condes. And
Yeah.
then en esta noche no bus, no metro, no Uber. So camino.
¿Caminando te vas?
Caminando 6, unos 5, 6, 7 kilómetros. Mucho lejos.
Mucho.
¿Cómo puede
hacer caminar tanto?
Porque eres
Mucha suerte, chao, amigo. Chao,
gusto.
mucha suerte.
Cuídate.
So that, guys, was the first step of implementing Spanish in real life. And surprisingly, I could actually understand pretty much the main thing of what she was saying. All I really need to hear is just one verb. If I could pick up on one verb that I know, then I could kind of put together what they were saying. But yeah, really nice lady. She asked where I was from, what my name was. I didn't think she knew where Australia was. But when I said my background's Filipino, she knew what that was. It's actually Halloween tonight, so a lot of kids around. You'll see people dressed up in costume, and I don't know what her and her son was exactly saying, but they were talking about Spider-Man, and I was actually able to crack a joke. I said, yo veo mucho Spider-Man aquí in the protestas, and then she started cracking up because yeah, there's just Spider-Man's doing flips and everything in the protests. And yeah, she also said that her son was practicing English, and I told him, oh, you know, inglés es muy importante, es buena to estudiar inglés. So, you know, it was kind of understanding what I was saying, and then I was just talking about, you know, my plans here. I'm just traveling, viajar en Sudamérica por 6 meses y estudia español también. And yeah, it was just really good to talk to the locals. It makes the lessons a lot more worth it. And yeah, really looking forward to meeting a lot more throughout my travels. So now I'm just back in Plaza Italia, the main square here in Santiago, and haven't been here for so long. I've been wanting to come around and see how this place has been since the protest, but it's actually held up quite well. Doesn't look any different there's not much graffiti around. I thought this place would be totally messed up, like all the plants burned down, graffiti on the buildings, but not super clean around here, so very lucky this place was able to stay away from all the vandalism. So the reason I'm here is I'm gonna take Mav up. Didn't get to fly my drone throughout the protest, and when I was here the first time, I knew I should have just flown my drone the many times that I was here, but I'm nearly gonna go, and I really want to get a view of this whole plaza. So you know what time it is, guys. It's time to take Mav up. So today I was planning to climb Cerro San Cristobal, but it's 6 o'clock now and I kind of spent a bit too much time here and ran out of time pretty much. It's one of the main things to do in Santiago, and that was one of the things I was gonna do on my first few days here. And then, you know, I was like next week, then the next week came, and then 4 weeks later, I still haven't done the main thing to do here. It's always a bad thing about having a big night out. You know, I was okay when I woke up this morning. I woke up at about 10, but, you know, felt lazy, felt a bit groggy, and by the time I got out of bed, it was like 2 o'clock. So really lazy morning. But, you know, now I regret it. Should have made a bit more of today. But anyway, that's not too bad. So I guess for the rest of this afternoon, we'll just check out the sights here. There's a lot of things always going on in Plaza Italia. Not Plaza Italia. There's always a lot of things going on in Plaza de Armas. So yeah, we'll just try a bit more street food, see the sights. There's a lot of people here anyways. So yeah, we'll just stay here for the rest of the afternoon. Out of all the drinks here in Chile, Water con Husillo is definitely my favorite one so far. Such a refreshing drink on a nice day. It's pretty much dried apricot with corn in a drink. A bit of a weird mix, but it tastes really good. Alright guys, just back in the apartment now. It always takes me so long to get home. That took me like an hour and 15 minutes catching the train and walking around. I've never walked so much in my entire life like in this past 2 weeks. Just walking everywhere through the protests around the city, especially with public transport not working properly. But anyway, first world problems. Since it took so long to get home, had a lot of time to think and reflect on what my plans are going to be, and I think instead of just taking forever to decide, I'm just going to head down south. I'm going to book a flight to Concepcion, I think on Sunday. So another 2 days here, and then the adventure down south begins. There's definitely a lot of things to do. I'll probably try to spend maybe a month down south and then cross over to Argentina. I think is a general thing that makes sense. But yeah, tonight's just going to be a lot of research and planning for the next stage of my adventure. You know, to look up the treks to do, places to stay, hostels to stay, how to travel, whether it's better by bus or by plane. Planes are pretty cheap. Sometimes it could even be the same cost as a bus and take, you know, a fraction of the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.